Thank you for joining us. This session I'm going to look at matrices and where it applies to round robin in competitions. Now, usually you get a matrix of who beat who, and to get a total dominance, you add that matrix with the k-square. So we've got Da Vinci's Delicatessen sponsors a bocce competition, and the four teams involved have played each other once. Unfortunately, we've lost the results, and we've only got the d squared matrix. And so we want to know the details of who won and who lost. In the first two games, Max defeated Kitty and Leo defeated Nona. Okay, let me just put here the fact that we're going to have a matrix times a matrix to get the d squared matrix. Now, this is K, L, M, N, K, L, M, N, and again, K, L, M, N. Now, what I like to do is just put the points and say who beat who. So we're told that Max defeated Kitty. So Max defeated Kitty. So we put an arrow that way. Leo defeated Nona. Leo defeated Nona. And we don't know the other four. So we don't know where to put the arrow for these games here. Okay. All right, let's have a look at the results. We're going to put zeros in the diagonal because Kitty can't beat Kitty, Leo can't beat Leo, Max can't beat Max, and Nona can't beat Nona. Now we're told that L beats N. So Leo beats Nona. L beats N. We put a 1, but L beats Nona. Therefore, Nona would not have beat Leo. So we put a 0 for Nona and Leo, but we put a 1 for Leo and Nona. Okay. Leo defeated Nona. Now, M beats K. M beats K. So we put a 1 here, and M beats K, but K doesn't beat M. So we put a 0 there. So we put a 1 there and a 0 there. All right, that's all we know so far. But have a look along here, and we see that in the d squared, N scores 3. That means that N has picked up a victory and another victory with a bonus on Leo. So N did not beat Leo. Of course, Leo beat N. But N scores the most. You see M scores 2, L scores 2, K scores the worst. K will have the least victories, M will have the most victories. So let's put in N to beat K and N to beat M. Okay, so N must have beat K and N must have beat M to end up with scoring for scoring 3 points. So let's put N beats K and N beats M. That means M wouldn't have beaten N and K would not have beaten N. Okay, so we can put the zeros here and put 1 for N beating K and N beating M. All right, now let's have a look at what else we know. M and L have 2. Now M has a victory, L has a victory. Let's see how we can get these values here. For this 2, we need to multiply this row by L. All right, let's see what happens. 1 times something plus 0 times 0 plus 1 times something plus 0 times 0 equals 2. All right, this is a critical line. 1 times something plus, all right, 0 times 0, 0 times 0 plus 1 times something plus 0 times 0 has got to equal 2. Right, there we go. We've got our final numbers now, because you see, for this to equal, sorry, that's 1 times something, wasn't it? I put a 0. So it was, the blanks are 1 times something, 0 times 0, 1 times something. For this to equal 2, we need a 1 in that position and we need a 1 in that position. So we need a 1 in that position and a 1 in that position, which means to get a 1 in that position and a 1 in that position, K has to beat L and M has to beat L, and we finished. Let's just check this now. L doesn't beat K. L doesn't beat M. Okay. So we've got, in these victories, the diagonals will be opposites. One is a 0 because M doesn't beat N, but N beats M. We must have 1s and 0s in positions which are symmetrical. We must have a 1 and a 0 in those positions. Yes, so we've got to make sure that we've got 0 and 1 in symmetrical positions to say that that was the loser, that was the winner, because M beat L, but L did not beat M. Do you follow that? L didn't beat K because K beat L. So we have these symmetrical 1s and 0s. We will always have 0s down the diagonal because each of those did not get to beat themselves. Now, if you check that, you will find that this is correct. 0, 1, 0, 0, so we get a 0. Let's check this one. 1 times 0, 0 times 0, 1 times 1, and 0 times 0. Okay, so we now know the full story. Write down the results of the other 4 games. Therefore, the other 4 games are Nona defeated Kitty. Nona defeated Max. We were told that. Kitty defeated Leo, and Max defeated Leo. Okay. So I hope you followed the logic. It is very much a logic question. You really need to know how these matrices multiply together. We know the rows tell us the overall winner, and so we leveraged on the fact that we knew that Nona would have had to win the other 2 games if Nona had already lost to Leo. And once we knew that, we could use this multiplication to get the highest score too, where this row and this column, where this last 4th row multiplies with the second column to give the 4th row second column item. And that gave us the other 2 results. I hope this has helped.